Mary stood outside the tomb crying. As she went, she bent over to look in the tomb and saw two angels in white, seated where Jesus' body had been, one at the head and the other at the foot. They asked her, "Woman, why are you crying?" "They have taken my Lord away," she said, "and I don't know where they have put him." At this, she turned around and saw Jesus standing there, but she did not realize that it was Jesus. "Woman," he said, "why are you crying? Who is it you are looking for?" Thinking he was the gardener, she said, "Sir, if you have carried him away, tell me where you have put him, and I will get him." Jesus said to her, "Mary." She turned toward him and cried out, "Rabbi," which means teacher. Jesus said, "Do not hold on to me, for I have not yet returned to the Father. Go instead to my brothers and tell them, I am returning to my Father and your Father, to my God and your God."
Hi, Chloe. What are you reading?
Oh, hi, Miss Granger. I was just reading about Easter when people saw Jesus.
Oh, the story about the women that went to the tomb and found it empty?
Yeah, and the disciples too. It sure would be awesome to see Jesus the way they did.
Oh, Chloe, Jesus is everywhere. He's in the rain, the trees, the flowers.
That's not exactly what I mean.
What did you mean, Chloe?
I want to see him, like, in person.
Oh, we'd all love to see Jesus. When the other kids from your class get here, we'll discuss it, okay? I'm going to go find my Bible, and I'll be right back.
Oh boy, I'm glad I found you. You are? I've come to help. You have? Who are you? Maria is my name, and clearing up confusion is my claim to fame. It's a busy day, though. I don't have a lot of time. Okay. It has come to my attention that you would like to make the personal acquaintance of Jesus of Nazareth. Yeah, but who are you? If I told you, you wouldn't believe me. Now, what's that you've been reading? My Bible. I was just reading about how Jesus walked through a door after he rose from the dead. Here, let me show you.
I can't find my Bible anywhere.
Where did she go?
Who, Chloe?
She was here a minute ago. She said clearing up confusion was her claim to fame.
Was it Pastor John? He's really good at that.
No, it was somebody named Maria.
Maria? I don't know a Maria that goes to church here. Maybe she was visiting or just one of those people that comes at Christmas or Easter. Well, I'm going to go check the church office for my Bible. I'll be right back.
Your teacher? Nice lady. Where did you go? I had to step away for a moment. What's more important is how we deal with your questions. I guess so. I think this young lady can help.
Hi, my name is Zoe, and my mom and I were homeless for 10 years. But last year, I got very sick, and this kind lady from the church invited us into her home. She fed us and took me to the doctor. We began attending the free dinner on Tuesday nights at the church and met some wonderful people. A man found an apartment for us and helped my mom get a job. If he asked me if I'd seen Jesus, I would say yes. He's here working through his people to help other people.
You see, Chloe, this girl saw Jesus right here in this church. I've heard of that sort of thing before. People seeing Jesus in other people's actions, but it's just not what I'm talking about right now. I want to see him like I'm seeing you right now. How do you think that would be? Awesome. Over the top. Super cool. Okay, I get it. Well, who's this?
My name is Samantha. I was almost in a car accident 3 weeks ago. My big brother was showing off driving his new car and ran a red light. An SUV was coming straight for us, and then I saw someone standing in the middle of the road. My brother saw him and swerved to miss him. We missed the SUV too. That was a close call. When we looked back, the person had disappeared.
So, you think that person was Jesus?
Yeah, I do.
What makes you think that?
Who else would it be? But there's something else too. I found out later that my dad was praying for my brother and I just about that time. My dad prays more than anybody I know. Jesus answered that prayer.
Well, maybe. Okay, Chloe, stand up. Huh? Stand up. Now what? Turn around and look at the chair. Now sit back down. Are you the weirdest person I know, or what? How did you know that chair wouldn't collapse when you sat in it? It never has before. Exactly. Now keep that thought in your head. friend of yours? Hey, Brianna. I haven't seen you since you moved away last year.
Hi, Chloe. Marie wanted me to tell you about the time you saved me.
Huh?
Remember when I was a new kid in the middle of the year? I didn't have the trendiest clothes or hair, and all the kids made fun of me behind my back, or so they thought. But you sat with me in the lunchroom, and we became great friends. All I wanted to do was go home and cry, but you saved me.
But you stuck it out and made lots of friends, so it wasn't just me.
But I stuck it out because you were with me.
You see, Chloe, it looks like this girl saw a little bit of Jesus in you. You stuck with her, just like Jesus sticks with us. I've heard all that before, but it's just not what I'm talking about right now. It's like when Jesus was talking to the woman. When Jesus rose early on the first day of the week, he appeared first to Mary Magdalene, out of whom he had driven 7 demons. She went and told those who had been with him and who were mourning and weeping. When they heard that Jesus was alive and that she had seen him, they did not believe it. Afterward, Jesus appeared in a different form to 2 of them while they were walking in the country. These returned and reported it to the rest, but they did not believe them either. Later, Jesus appeared to the 11 as they were eating. He rebuked them for their lack of faith and their stubborn refusal to believe those who had seen him after he had risen.
Hey, Chloe, have you seen Mrs. Granger? I found her Bible, and I know she's going to need it this morning.
Where did she go? Where did she go?
Who, Chloe?
She was here a minute ago. She was helping me with some confusion.
Wow, that sounds pretty serious. What type of confusion?
It's about Jesus. I want to see him.
Ah, like the women at the tomb on Easter Sunday, I imagine.
Yeah, I don't understand why they could see him, but we can't.
Well, Chloe, you may not want to hear this, but Jesus can be seen in many, many ways. He's promised to save us, to walk with us through our trials, and to be with us always. Is it really so important to see him physically? Think of the wind.
The wind?
Yes. You can't see where the wind comes from or where it goes, but you can see what it does. The Spirit of Jesus is like that.
Well, that's sort of cool.
Yeah, well, Jesus was and is pretty cool.
One time I was flying a kite and the wind was so strong it broke the kite string. I felt the power of it in my hands.
That's the idea. You can see and feel God's power working in that way. Keep your eyes open, Chloe, and you'll see Jesus working in events and people. And of course, we'll see Jesus in heaven someday. Oop, I gotta go. There's a lot going on today.
Thanks, Pastor John. I'll give Miss Granger her Bible. I always liked Pastor John. Oh yeah? How long have you known him? Quite a long time, in fact. We had a long talk before he decided to become a pastor. He had a really tough time whenever his parents died in a house fire. He almost stopped believing. Pastor John? I can hardly believe it. It's true. We talked about how he should look at other people who had hurts and struggles in their lives too. That's what he just told me. Yeah, and we also discussed how they saw Jesus. And we talked about the wind in the chair too. Oh yeah, the chair. You never explained that. You can rely on Jesus always being with you, just like you can count on the chair to hold you up. Yeah, and like the wind. We see it, what it does, even though we don't see it. Yeah, now you've got it. I guess there are a lot of ways to see Jesus. It was a special day for the women at the tomb, and I may never get to see him like in person, but I guess I'll stop worrying about it. I've got to go. It's a busy day. Look, here comes Miss Granger.
Chloe, Pastor John said he gave you my Bible.
Here you go.
Great. Hey, listen, we're going to do large group before class today since it's Easter, and everybody's already here, so we should probably join them.
All right.
Hey, Chloe, would you be willing to read the Easter story for us today?
Right here in front of everybody?
Well, that's the idea. You can invite some of your friends up here if you'd like.
Okay. Zoe, Samantha, Brianna, come up here. You 3 and Pastor John help me learn how to see Jesus today. Thanks, guys. After the Sabbath, at dawn, on the first day of the week, Mary Magdalene and the other Mary went to look at the tomb. There was a violent earthquake, for an angel of the Lord came down from heaven and going to the tomb, rolled back the stone and sat on it. His appearance was like lightning, and his clothes were as white as snow. The guards were so afraid of him that they shook and became like dead men. The angel said to the women, "Do not be afraid, for I know that you are looking for Jesus who is crucified. He is not here. He has risen, just as he said. Come and see where he lay. Then go quickly and tell his disciples, he has risen from the dead and is going ahead of you into Galilee. There you will see him. Now I have told you." Maria is an angel.
Okay, kids, why don't we all stand up and we're going to sing Jesus Loves Me together. Okay? Parents, y'all can stand up too.
Cairo, y'all can stand up too.
Yeah. Okay. All right.